Friends, let's begin question number 3 of exercise number 8.2. What is the question? ABCD is a rectangle. PQRS are the midpoint of AB, BC, CD and AD. Prove that PQRS is a rhombus. What is given? ABCD, एक rectangle given है. So I have drawn the rectangle and PQRS are the midpoint of AB, BC, CD and AD. And we need to prove PQRS is a rhombus. What is the property of a rhombus? A quadrilateral whose all four sides are equal, isn't it? Then, how to prove that all four sides are equal? To prove all the four sides are equal, सबसे पहले हमने इसको parallelogram prove करना है. Because once we prove the parallelogram, its opposite sides are equal. How to prove it's a parallelogram? Construction, join AC. ठीक है? And you know that what to do next. आप पहले भी PQRS को और ABCD जो भी था आप उसको parallelogram proof कर चुके हो midpoint theorem से. How? In triangle ABC, P is a midpoint of AB, Q is a midpoint of BC. So by midpoint theorem, PQ parallel to AC and PQ half of AC, isn't it? So in triangle, proof in triangle ABC, P is midpoint of AB and Q is midpoint of BC. Therefore, PQ is parallel to AC. Also, PQ is equal to half of AC. Give it number 1 and write the reason by midpoint theorem. Now, similarly, in triangle ADC, we can write S is midpoint of AD, S is midpoint of AD and R is midpoint of CD. Therefore, SR is parallel to AC. Also, SR equal to half of AC. Give it number 2 by midpoint theorem. Now, comparing 1 and 2. What is in 1? PQ parallel to AC. PQ is half of AC. Number 2, SR parallel to AC. SR is half of AC. So when I compare 1 and 2, comparing 1 and 2, what I will get? I'll get SR parallel to PQ and SR is equal to PQ. So opposite side is equal as well as parallel. Therefore, PQRS is parallelogram. Got it? Now, since it is a parallelogram, we can write opposite sides are equal. That is PQ equal to SR and PS is equal to RQ. Right? अब उसके opposite sides equal हो गए. Now we need adjacent sides are equal. Because अगर किसी भी quadrilateral की आपको चारों side equal proof करनी है ना, तो आप उसके opposite sides को equal बता दो, as well as उसकी adjacent sides को भी equal बता दो. Then it will become all four sides will be equal. Now, to prove this adjacent side PS and PQ, we need to prove congruent triangle PAS, ये वाला एक triangle और दूसरा triangle आपको QBS, ये दोनों triangle को आपको congruent proof करना होगा. Now, how to prove this two triangle congruent? Can I write first element AP equal to PB? Yes, because P is a midpoint of AB. ये अपना first element हो जाएगा. Second element we can write angle A is equal to angle B. Each 90 degree because ABCD rectangle given है. Rectangle का हर angle 90 degree होता है. So this is the second element. Third element we can write AS is equal to BQ. Why? Because AD is equal to BC. Sides of rectangle are equal. Opposite sides of rectangle are equal. Half of AD equal to half of BC. तो half of AD क्या होता है? AS. और half of BC क्या होगा? BQ. So side एंगल साइड से दोनों ट्रायंगल कॉन्ग्रुएंट हो जाएंगे एंड वी कैन राइट PS इक्वल टू PQ. सो एडजेसेंट साइड्स भी इक्वल हो जाएंगे. अपोजिट साइड हमने इक्वल बता ही दिए बिकॉज इट्स अ पैरेललोग्राम. हेंस ऑल फोर साइड्स विल बी इक्वल एंड दिस PQRS विल बिकम अ rhombus. Understood? So let's begin to prove adjacent triangle congruent. Now, which triangle we are going to consider? In triangle SAP and in triangle QBP. One my suggestion is that whenever you are watching my video, please draw the diagram in your notebook. Okay, and then listen the explanation. Okay, see the notes, how I am solving, see the video, but look at constantly you have to look to your figure. Okay, figure आप बना लिया करिए. So see this SAP. This is SAP and the second triangle is QBP. इसमें first element I am going to write AS is equal to BQ. Why? Why AS is equal to BQ? Because AD is equal to BC and therefore half of AD is equal to half of BC. This is okay. This AD is equal to BC. So half of AD equal to half of BC. ठीक है. Now the second element is angle A is equal to angle B, each 90 degree, because ABCD is a rectangle. This is the second element. And third element we can write AP is equal to PB. Why? Because P is midpoint of AB. P is midpoint of AB. ये जो P है वो AB का midpoint है. Now therefore triangle ASAP is congruent to triangle QBP by SAS, and therefore we can write PS is equal to PQ by CPCT. Give it number 2. This PS and this PQ are equal. So adjacent side equal हो गई. Opposite sides तो equal है ही ना, क्योंकि वो parallelogram है. So we can write from 1 and 2 all 4 sides are equal. क्योंकि 1 में हमने opposite side equal बताया, second में हमने adjacent sides equal बताई. Therefore we can write PQ equal to QR equal to SR equal to PS, and therefore PQRS is rhombus. Understood? Hi student, let's begin with question number 4 of exercise number 8.2. What is question number 4? ABCD is a trapezium. This is ABCD, which is a trapezium with AB parallel to CD. AB parallel to CD. BD is a diagonal. This BD is a diagonal, and this E is a midpoint of AD. Alright. A line is drawn through E. A line is drawn through E parallel to AB. That is EF is parallel to AB, intersecting BC at F. Okay, what is to be proved? Show that F is a midpoint of BC. क्या TPT है हमारा? We need to prove that F is a midpoint of BC. How? First of all, what is given? ABCD is a trapezium given है, और उन्होंने कहा है कि AB parallel to CD है, E is a midpoint of AD है. Then E से एक पैरेलल लाइन ड्रॉ किया है AB के थ्रू, जो BC पे जाके F पे इंटरसेक्ट कर रही है, एंड हमें प्रूव करना है कि ये जो F पॉइंट है वो BC का मिड पॉइंट है. आई होप आपको क्वेश्चन समझ में आया होगा. इन दिस क्वेश्चन वी आर गोइंग टू यूज कन्वर्स ऑफ मिड पॉइंट थ्योरम. मिड पॉइंट थ्योरम का यूज और मिड पॉइंट थ्योरम क्या है दैट तो यू अंडरस्टूड वेरी वेल. मिड पॉइंट कन्वर्स क्या है दैट ऑल्सो you know very well, because I have explained in my video midpoint theorem as well as the converse of midpoint theorem. करेक्ट, ये दोनों चीज़ें मैंने आपको एक्सप्लेन की हुई है, तो आपको कन्वर्स भी पता होगा. लेट मी रिमाइंड यू वंस अगेन व्हाट इज अ कन्वर्स ऑफ मिडपॉइंट थ्योरम. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू द कन्वर्स ऑफ मिडपॉइंट थ्योरम, if in a triangle, if suppose if a line is drawn through the midpoint of any one side of a triangle parallel to the another side will bisect the third side. ऐसा मिडपॉइंट थ्योरम होता है. ओके मतलब अगर ये एक ट्राइंगल है, सपोज दिस इज अ ट्राइंगल और ई उसका मिड पॉइंट है, तो और ये वाली लाइन और ये लाइन पैरेलल है, तो हम बोल सकते हैं यहाँ पे जो पॉइंट होगा दिस विल बी द मिड पॉइंट ऑफ द बी डी. ओके, बट वी हैव टू प्रूव दैट दिस एफ इज अ मिड पॉइंट ऑफ बी सी. ऑल राइट, लेट्स राइट द गिवन. व्हाट इज गिवन? ए बी सी डी इज अ trapezium. It is given that ABCD is a trapezium. So I have drawn the trapezium ABCD. ABCD को हमने trapezium draw किया है. Then this AB is parallel to CD. It is also given to us. E is a midpoint of AD is given to us, and this EF is parallel to AB. Now यहाँ पे कोई पॉइंट का नाम नहीं है टेक्स्ट बुक में, तो हम इसको नाम दे देते हैं पॉइंट G. ठीक है. Now F proof. Can I consider first triangle A, B and D? Yes. What is given? This is given that EF is parallel to AB. That is I can write कि EG parallel to AB है ना, क्योंकि वही तो लाइन है ना, उसी लाइन को हम EG तक ले रहे हैं. तो अगर EF AB के पैरेलल है तो EG पैरेलल टू AB हो जाएगा. E is a midpoint of AD, it is given. So by converse of midpoint theorem, you can write G is a midpoint of BD. Right? This will be your number 1 by converse of midpoint theorem. Then, now consider triangle BCD. This triangle BCD. Here, it is given that AB is parallel to CD. Right? And EF is parallel to AB. So if I compare कि ये EF AB के parallel है, EF AB के parallel है और CD AB के parallel है, तो comparing I will get CD parallel to EF. That is I can write GF parallel to CD. So in triangle CDB या BCD, G is a midpoint of BD proved above and GF is parallel to CD. So by converse of midpoint theorem, F is a midpoint of BC. That's it. Understood? ये बहुत सिंपल है and a very important question, a favorite question of the examiner. ठीक है? So let's start proving. First of all, what is given? It is given that कि AB is parallel to CD. It is given. AB is parallel to EF. ये वाला लेंगे पहले. AB parallel to CF, CD भी है लेकिन वो बाद में. पहले ये वाला consider करेंगे. We'll write EF is parallel to AB. Therefore, we can write EG is parallel to AB. ये जो EG होगा वो भी AB के parallel होगा. Now, in triangle, we'll consider triangle ABD. This one, ABD. Here, EG parallel to AB and E is midpoint of AD. Correct? Therefore, by converse of midpoint theorem, you will get G is midpoint of BD. Give it number 1. समझ में आया? ये ट्रायंगल लिया हमने और मिड पॉइंट के कन्वर्स से, क्योंकि ई मिड पॉइंट दिया है एडी का और ई जी पैरेलल टू ए बी है, तो कन्वर्स से हो गया कि जी इज अ मिड पॉइंट ऑफ बी डी. दिस इज नंबर 1. ओके, नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू कंसिडर दिस बी सी डी ट्रायंगल, बट फॉर दैट हमको ये बताना पड़ेगा कि जी एफ पैरेलल टू सी डी है. सो लेट्स डू दैट फर्स्ट. नाउ ए बी is parallel to CD, this is given, and EF is parallel to AB, this both is given. So by comparing I will get this AB तो equal है, तो इसे compare करके हमें मिल जाएगा EF parallel to CD. This EF parallel to CD, that is we can write GF will be parallel to CD. यही चाहिए था हमें. Now consider triangle BCD. This triangle BCD. Here G is a midpoint of BD proved above. यहाँ हमने proof कर दिया number 1 में. G is midpoint of BD and GF is parallel to BD. Therefore, by converse of midpoint theorem, F is the midpoint of BC. Hence, proof. Isn't it very simple?